Hi, my name's Heather. I am the marketing manager at Edgeworks Entertainment. So the marketing manager position basically works on everything that isn't coding or isn't payroll, legal, and all the paperwork stuff. It's just everything in between. That can be social media, that can be merchandise. The sky's the limit there. So a typical day for me it changes all the time. So I can walk in one day and I can go through a bunch of new ad ideas from our creatives. I might have to work with the dev team and some bug busting. It's different every day. So how I got started at Edgeworks is actually a funny story. I was working at another video game company and a coworker and I there just like hit it off. She's so great and we became good friends. And then that company kind of fizzled. It was a whole thing. Fast forward a year and I'm looking for work and I reach out to her and it turns out she's at a publisher's office and she has some developers that need a marketing person. And I thought, great, I'll go interview with them. So I go to interview and I was like kind of shy. Like interviews are not exciting for everybody. And they asked me what my passion was and what video games I play. And I'm going through my purse and I'm like, oh, actually I have one that's similar to Terragenesis, let me show you. And I pull out my Game Boy Color, I pull out my Nintendo 3DS to get to my Nintendo Switch. And they just all thought that was really funny. But I don't know, like I've carried Nintendo handheld consoles on my person since I was like 10 years old. So that kind of sealed the deal, I think, which is funny now that I say that. What I like about working at Edgeworks, obviously the team is really great, but what I really love is that I'm able to do what I feel really passionate about and what I feel really confident in. Like when it comes to player feedback and thinking of ways to make the player more engaged, have more fun, this is just kind of my strong suit. I really enjoy doing this kind of work. I've been proud of a lot of things here at Edgeworks. I was able to get the merchandise going. I was able to help with the Historical Earths storyline. But the thing that I think was the most excited about is I've been able to participate in creating a lot of the lore behind Terragenesis, which we haven't released yet. But it was really fun to be able to come up with like all these backstories and these rich histories of the factions and the world of Terragenesis. It's something that I've dreamed of doing for any video game for a really long time, and this happened to be like the perfect opportunity. So it was great to have that dream come true. So this year I've actually been really good at keeping up with my New Year's resolution, which was to play through my backlog of video games. I've been keeping a detailed record of every video game that I complete, and it's been really interesting going through some games that I've just had on the back burner. So because of that, I've ended up playing a lot more video games than I normally would, which is like actually saying something. So I have about 400 or 500 games in my backlog that's completely unplayed and untouched, in addition to the games that I've just had forever. So that's my life right now. So I'm gonna read my bio that's on the website at edgeworks.com. So it says, Heather, marketing manager, born at a very young age, self-made thousandaire. True. Recommended by 4 out of 5 people that recommend things. Yeah. Covered in cat hair. Oh, see, I wrote this when I still had a cat. Probably the best sleeper in the world, meme enthusiast. Also true. Left arm was severed off at age 4, but it's okay, they reattached it. There's a whole story there, but yeah, it was like at right here. But anyway, we're gonna move on. Sparkling water addiction. Okay, I don't care what Daniel says, Gerolsteiner is the best brand, and he can fight me on this. Gerolsteiner, I'm willing to work with a sponsorship. Can recite pi up to the 27th digit for no applicable reason. 3.141592653589793238462263. See, my eyes are closed, I wasn't reading it. Loves Korean psychological thrillers and documentaries. Yes, it's why I still have a Netflix account. Had a pet kangaroo. His name was Stewie. Owns 5 copies of Skyrim, but will never complete a major quest line. Commitment issues. Okay, like, if you complete the Dark Brotherhood quest line, or the main quest line, right? Like, the Jarl of Whiterun gets removed. And Whiterun's my favorite city because it's really neutral and it's where I raise my 2 daughters. Yeah. Generally has 3 Nintendo handheld consoles in her purse. See, like I told you. Has written a thesis on why Kojima's PT revolutionizes the horror game genre. It really does, and it's a travesty what happened. Too rad to be sad.